Hello, and welcome to the Disillusion of Magic. Welcome back, I should say. Ugh. I can't remember what the fuck yours names are. I don't know. God damn it. What the fuck are your names? What the fuck is your group name?
What?
The Liberators.
Is it the Liberators? I thought that was the other people.
That is what Z.
No, they're the claimers.
Oh, see, I never remember. Anyway, we have all the Liberators here. I don't know what the fuck they're liberating yet, but they're liberating something.
We broke out of a jail cell. We liberated ourselves.
We're liberating your entertainment, freeing you from bad
See?
entertainment.
Z liberated Cletus of his arm. Or hand.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Zeeg almost liberated Cletus's hand from his body. Almost. Didn't cut it off yet, I don't think.
No, I got my hands.
Yeah.
When last we left our ragamuffins, they accepted a quest to explore a cave system, explored said cave system, found some man-eating things, dealt with said man-eating things, and then went down a deeper part of the cave and found an ancient, seemingly civilization, fought a bone snake, and decided, yeah, no, fuck that shit, left, and went on their way to inform the guild of what they had found of the first cave. And be compensated as such. Anything I miss? Eidetic memory, Arik?
A lot of
Fought a giant
nuance.
snake skeletons.
Let us go.
I know they asked us to go through the other cave.
Yes. I'm gonna open up my little cheat sheet for what your fucking names are.
I'm Cletus. You're not.
I know you are.
I won't let you forget.
I'm gonna put that in the corner like that. I need nothing else. Yes, no. Okay, we're good. What was this? That's that. Okay. Itchy face. So, you're back in town currently. It is closer to nighttime than not. So you can either set out and camp on the road, or you can stay here and do some stuff for the last couple hours of the day and set out first thing tomorrow morning. What would you like to do?
I will always advocate for rest.
And I mean, you did use up a lot of your climbing pittance to go down that larger hole.
Mm-hmm.
Your rope was easy enough to get back, but the pittance, you can't really take those. Once you put them in the wall, they're kind of there. So if there's more climbing gear that you wish to grab and or other things you wish to grab, let it be known now, and I will give you the prices of said things, and we can continue on our way, and I can skip to the next day. If there is anything wishing to be bought, let me know.
Yeah, I'll probably restock on climbing
You're
equipment.
cutting out. You're cutting out. What?
I'll restock on some climbing equipment.
Easy enough. Like, you can petition that from the guild, and it they'll give it to you.
Good to know.
I'll also restock my climbing stuff.
Well, because your party is listed with the guild, they basically give you enough climbing gear for the party. You tell them like, "Hey, we used pittons to go. We used most of our pittons to go down this deep ass hole. Can we get more?" And they go, "Yeah, sure. Here's enough for everybody." So it's basically like 5 per person or some shit, just in case you decide to climb down holes by your like separately or whatever.
Fair.
But overarchingly, the only thing I'm really worried about is other types of weaponry, armor, special shit you want crafted, other random fucking gubbins, weird ass potions, fucking I want to
got you.
invest in a business, like fucking let me know.
I mean, I'll take a look around and see if I can get a sharps rifle.
You know that's not gonna happen.
Hey, I can ask.
I know. It's not. I know where it is. You're almost there. It's
I will
just
continue
not
to
here
ask.
yet.
I will ask every chance I get.
I understand. I completely understand. And I'm not saying otherwise. I'm just letting you know ahead of time.
Oh,
I know
know.
exactly where that motherfucker's at, and I know exactly what the fuck I'm gonna give you.
There's
Don't worry.
one in the entire world.
No,
luck getting there.
no,
Custom made for Cletus.
no. It's just he's asked for one every fucking episode, at least twice an episode. So
Hey, new place, I gotta check.
It already has your
Wait,
name
it's
written on
gonna
it.
be the one city we go to. We're there for like a day, and he forgets to ask.
It's gonna.
no, we're in a city right now.
I'm saying-
We're in one of the bigger cities.
Yeah, it's gonna be the one city we go to because you said we're almost there. It's gonna be
I'm
the
gonna
one time
forget
he
to ask
forgets to
in
ask.
this city. In the one
Yeah,
place that has
This is a partial trade hub because it's right next to the capital.
That's fair. In that case, I have nothing.
Either the rest of you. As I was about to say, either of you two, but Arik also hasn't said anything about what he wants. But Arik never wants anything, so. Arik doesn't need anything. Arik's a god. Demigod. Anyway,
I mean,
And
there.
simple creature. I have my
that
bucket.
is Medina.
Do we need to get like lantern oil or something?
I'll say that's part of the climbing gear kind of
Okay.
thing.
How many do these do I have?
Because also, like, you used up 1 bottle, but you all had like 2 bottles per. You had 2 bottles plus the stuff that was already in the lantern. So you would have technically used what was in the lantern and like part of, if not a whole extra bottle, but so you still have a bottle. Because lantern oil actually lasts a long ass time, surprisingly. But what were you saying, Medina?
I'm just looking over my items. Okay, I'm good on potion.
Well, I'm also talking, like, I'm not talking about just healing potions. I'm talking about weird ass shit that you may or may not want. Like, you may randomly decide to say, I want, since we fucking fought a whole goddamn shit ton of things, I want Alchemist's Fire. And I'll be like, shit, is that here?
How about a giant's potion? Or enlargement?
No. That's magical. That's
So,
more.
since we fought a whole bunch of weird things,
That is.
I want potentially poisonous ingredients.
Are you trying to go to an alchemist to ask for their ingredients instead of asking for their poisons?
Yes.
We want to go to a herbologist and ask for their ingredients. Because they sell ingredients.
I mean, I might find another one of those black weird it's poisons. So I should go to the poison or alchemist as well.
Okay. Well, the alchemist is closer, because the herbology is always out of town, because fuck you.
All of this depends on whether I can convince Sieg or Cletus to go with me.
I'll go with you, dude.
Why? Wait, why?
I'm a little kobold walking in a human town.
Yeah, and you're
Well,
also
I'd rather
registered.
not risk
you're-
anything.
You're also registered as part of a guild, so, and you're all. I'm pretty sure we're also in the fucking mercenary city, so nobody gives a fuck.
He is afraid of a racism. Do not do this to him.
I've heard a lot about racisms, and I don't want to be overcharged.
It's gonna fucking happen. It's gonna fucking happen. It's fine. Anyway.
He's bringing along his insert accepted race friend.
Anyway, sure. Cletus has already decided he wants to go with you, so it's fine.
I'll go.
Going to the. Oh fuck. Going to the alchemist. It's just later on in the stages of middle age, so it's like the ass end of middle age. Individual, a man is just standing there, and he looks up from his ledger and says, "Can I help you?" He is looking at Cletus more than he is looking at you, Div.
My friend needs something.
Okay.
Do you have this? I say, holding up a vial of the weird black poison.
What exactly is that?
Poison?
He looks back at the shelves behind him. Uh-huh.
Very
And
special poison. Makes you bleed from everywhere.
that sounds more like a toxin than a poison. But
You have to eat it, not stab people with it. You have to eat it.
still sounds more like a toxin than a poison.
Hmm.
There is a
What's
difference.
the difference?
Well, a poison can be both ingested. Well, no, I guess toxins can be that too. Weird. You know, I don't rightly know. All I know is some poisons do this thing, and other poison and toxins don't do that thing, and toxins do one thing, and poisons don't. Like, I've never heard of a poison that makes you bleed from everywhere. That sounds like a toad venom or something.
The last guy said it was a poison, so I just called it a poison. They didn't have a name for it. Just weird
Rug?
black and poison.
I couldn't tell you. If you want something that's gonna make people bleed from everywhere, I only have one, and it's very expensive. And I also have to write your name down in my ledger so that if you use it on any of the higher ups in the city or surrounding area, we know who to go after.
What are? Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. Do you want it or not? It's like 55 gold.
What color is it?
It's bluish green, technically.
No, then.
Why? What? You asked for something that makes things bleed from everywhere, right?
Yeah, but if it's green, I'll mistake it for soup.
It's bluish green, so there's a lot more blue than there is green.
My friend, unfortunately, is a little colorblind on the blue spectrum.
I don't know if that's true or whatever.
Go tell
Anything
me
else?
you know more about my friend than I know about my friend?
You talk to a lot of kobolds?
Surprisingly, yes.
Weird.
Fair enough.
There is technically a traveling band, like one of your adventuring groups, that is nothing but kobolds except for one human. And I'm pretty sure that human was raised with kobolds. And they're like 6 of them.
What color are they?
Random. Like there's some blue, there's some reds, there's some greens, some browns. I guess
Ew.
brown. It's kind of like a rusty color.
Hmm.
I mean, you had with your cave, you had a lot of green and a lot of blue kobolds as well. Like it wasn't just all black kobolds. There was just more black kobolds than not.
I can't pull a racism.
No.
Wait.
No. I mean, you can still say ew if you want, but like,
No.
because he did say red.
Sense.
You've never seen a red kobold. But anyway, is there anything else I can help you with, since you don't want my bluish green venom, technically?
Do you make arrows?
Do I, the alchemist, make arrows?
That's not what I meant. Like hollow inside for stabbing things.
Oh, if you're just
What do you
looking to
call
do
it?
that, I have a pouch that you can, like, he's gonna pull out from underneath the counter a pouch that he puts on the table, but he unwraps it and lays it out flat, and he shows you and says, this here is a lining that is waterproof, or in this case, poison and everything else leak proof. And basically what you do is you just open the end of it a little bit, put whatever poison you want in it, open the end up a little bit, stick the end of the arrow in there, and then you just put it on whatever you're using it from, like crossbow or bow or otherwise, and you go from there. You don't need hollow arrows. They're a gimmick. It's bullshit. Like whoever's trying to sell you hollow arrows is a fucking liar. You don't need that. The only reason you would need hollow arrows is if you're trying to put like explosives in there. So, don't do that.
But why not?
Well, no,
It's inefficient.
You can put explosives in a hollow arrow. That works perfectly fine. What I'm saying is, don't try to get a hollow arrow to put poison and whatnot in. If that makes more sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just dip your arrow in poison, and you'll be perfectly fine. And for mechanics wise, it's a free action to dip it.
Instead of a bonus action to use it,
Yeah,
like
and
it
you
usually is.
can just say, "Hey, I dipped like 10 arrows in this poison before you go into combat," and I don't really give a fuck. Now, I guess technically, if you do it in combat, it's a bonus action, but semantics. You can just say, "Hey, I dip all of my base arrows in poison," and I go, "Okay." Look, I don't care. I
For
don't do poison like Arik does, so let me know if you do that.
prosperity's sake, how many arrows how many arrows could you poison with one like vial of poison? Assuming that you got the
Regular vial of poison, so just like a normal vial, which is about the same size as a healing potion,
Mhm.
would probably you basically would dump that out into that little pouch he's selling, which is only like a couple copper pieces. You would dump that whole vial out, and it would do 30 arrows, because you can't put an arrow into a vial, right? Like the end of the vial is not big enough. Like, it's not going to work. So you have to have something to dip it in, and like I said, with that pouch, you dump that whole vial out, and it would do 30 arrows.
crossbow bolts count as just arrows.
Yes.
Be sure. Okay.
Yes.
How strong is this?
How strong is the pouch?
Yes. How strong is the pouch?
It's made out of very durable leather, and the interior lining is... It's decent. Don't stab it down. Like, don't stab the bolt or arrow down too vigorously, because you'll stab right through it and create a leak. But if you gently put it in there and twist it like a couple times, you'll be fine. Like, it won't cause you any issues. Huh?
Will acid eat through this?
Yes. Yes, it's not rated for acid. Do not put acid in there. It is a poison pouch. It is literally called a poison pouch.
Noted. Yeah, that sounds fine.
Now, I do have things that are rated for acids. I am an alchemist. I make acids, poisons, healing potions, everything. But I don't put that in that. Don't put acids in the pouch. It's not good.
You have a fist for acid?
A pouch for acid?
Yes.
Why would you need that?
I don't know.
Yeah, because if you're looking to hit something with acid, you just throw the glass vial and it breaks, right?
What if I want to melt like gunpowder and then dip a arrow in gunpowder acid and then shoot that at someone?
It wouldn't do anything because it's one hell of an acid that melts gunpowder, first of all, and second of all, even if it does melt gunpowder, it's gonna be too strong to put on the end of an arrow. Because the end of the arrow will melt as well.
Then a weak sticky acid.
Sticky acid?
Yes?
I've never heard of a sticky acid. Ever.
Don't you turn forces into sticky acid?
Don't I turn what into sticky
Is
acid?
that not a thing that humans do?
What?
Is that a weird thing?
Once again, I have no idea what sticky
I'm
acid
referring to
is.
glue.
I understand.
Referring to glue.
James, understand. But this man has no idea what you're talking about. A sticky acid in his head does not exist. Anyway, you want to buy the pouch or not?
Yeah, yes. That's fine.
Okay, it'll be 5 copper.
What is a copper?
It's a different version of shiny.
I know yellow shiny, I know silver shiny.
Copper's just another one, just smaller and like brownish.
It's the lesser version of the silvery one. So if you give me one silvery one, I'll break it for you and give you your change back.
I will give him 1 silver.
Eric, do you remember if I have it in 10s or 100s? I think it's 10s. Pretty sure
Sounds
it's
like you
10s.
can decide
I think it is 10s.
I'm gonna go with 10s. So you give him 1 silver and he gives you back 5 copper. And the pouch.
How do you spell pouch? Never mind.
That's a very relatable question.
POW-CH.
I'm sorry?
EOA-CH, I think.
POUCH.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. Anything I can help you with, good sir?
No, I got nothing I need.
Fair enough. I don't know why you said I got nothing I need, but you know, it's fine.
So I got nothing I need.
Okay, I may have something you need.
Yeah, but I don't need anything. So I ain't got nothing I need. 'Cause I have no needs. My needs are fully met right now.
Okay, have a great day.
You too, sir.
Anywhere else we're going?
Weapon shop.
Okay.
Just looking for
Not-
version
not
of a
hard to
Great
find.
Sword or Great Axe.
Not hard to find. You find one.
Plus one?
Huh?
Plus one?
No. What?
That's fine.
He described the
Yeah.
weapon.
I said improved version. Great Axe. Great Sword.
Oh. No, you just get a great sword or a great axe. Like, it's not gonna be any different. But you ain't high enough level for +1 yet, and you're not gonna get a +1 in a shop, especially not a human shop.
Alright, carry with.
Feels disrespectful to me.
Yeah, the humans are inferior.
Humans are quantity over quality. Like, this, you should
I know.
this.
Looks at my +1 weapon. Yes.
You found that. Shut up.
I feel like you're the exception to that rule, also typically.
You? No, wait. I'm pretty sure that's your packed weapon. Fuck you. Go die in a fire.
I don't have
You
haven't made a
can't
packed weapon
me.
yet.
If it's what I think it is, that's his fucking packed weapon, and he took the fucking invocation that allows him to have a +1 fucking packed weapon. Because you get that at like level 5 or whatever. And he's trying to make me look bad. But no, fuck you, you made that. I didn't make that, you did.
Made me look bad.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah, I do have that. Good pack.
yeah, that's a +1 already. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I said I could grab a magical weapon and make that the packed weapon.
Yes. Yes.
But it has to be magic. I'd read it as it like had to be a magic weapon. That's fine.
No, you can turn a magical weapon. You can just make any weapon.
Yeah.
You just gotta take an hour to do the ritual.
Great axe.
Basically, what that's saying is it's saying basically that if you find something like a flame tongue sword or whatever the fuck, right? You can go, ooh, I really like this sword. I'm gonna make this my packed weapon. You spend an hour, you make it your packed weapon. Now it's a +1 packed weapon, and it can go off of your charisma modifier instead of your strength or dex, depending on the sword. If you're a hexblade, but you are a hexblade, I'm pretty sure, so it's fine.
Yeah. I'm just still using my strength.
Well, your strength is stupid. I get it. It's fine. Anyway.
Yes. How much for the great?
5 gold. I don't fucking remember. I don't know prices.
So you weren't prepared for a shopping episode?
No, I was not.
Not like every other episode's a shopping episode.
I literally said before I said if there's any shopping that needs to be done, I literally said, hey, do y'all want to buy things and make me panic?
I have my bucket.
forget.
I need nothing else.
That's all I need. Just great.
Okay, are you going anywhere else? Thaddeus. Sorry, Div. Not Div. Wait, what? Brain? What? It is Div.
Yeah, dude's right.
I was waiting to see what else other name is going to pull up.
My brain made me second guess myself, and I'm like, wait a minute. Why? I had it right. What the fuck?
I need
Anyway.
various herbs and spices.
Okay. You go to the herbalist that's just outside of town. Little old lady sitting in her little herbalist hut goes, "Yes, can I help you?"
Hi, I need plants.
Yes.
Looks around. Yes, I could see that. You wouldn't have come here if you didn't. What kind of plants?
The poisonous kind of plant.
Looks over at the other half of the store instead of the one half of the store. Looks over at the other half. Okay, what kind? There's a lot of different poisons, Sonny. Like I got hallucinogenics, I got paralytics, I have. You die. Like, what do you want?
I don't know. I didn't expect to get this far.
What do you mean you don't know? Why did you come in my shop if you don't know what you want to buy? What the hell is wrong with you?
I thought you might try to just stab me when I asked for poisons.
What?
I don't know.
We have been informed that you are part of a guild. You are fine. You can buy whatever the hell you want to buy. If you buy anything too severe and serious, we have to write your name in a book. And if you do anything untowards or bad with the thing you bought, we will know who you are. And the next time you pop up in a guild, you'll get got. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that
Yeah,
as no, it doesn't make sense. Your friend can explain it to you later. Now, what the hell do you want from my shop?
I thought this was a nice little old lady. Doesn't seem so
You
nice
came
anymore.
into her shop and went, "You don't know what you want to buy." Now she's not so nice. It is almost closing time, and she is not having it.
The only word I remember was hallucinogenic.
There are hallucinogens, there are paralytic. You know that certain plants do different things, Thaddeus? Come on.
I know, but the only word I remember was hallucinogenic.
It
There are
has too many
paralytics,
syllables.
there are paralytics, there are hallucinogenics, there are dyes, there's a whole bunch.
My point being, that's a 5-syllable word. I want those. It's a 5-syllable word.
You read the book?
I've read part of the book.
No, you had like a 2-week travel, or like a week and a half, 2-week travel time from one place to here. You would have
Am I
read the book
reading
by
the
now.
whole time? No,
You said you were.
I'm reading the other book, the Moonlight book.
Oh. Okay.
He's got a
So,
thesaurus, a weird spell book, and a bunch of grim fairy tales. He's
Doing great over there.
I have to choose one or the other, or one of the three. Can't read them all at once. So,
You tend to read
paralytic
2 books at
and
once,
hallucinogenic?
So, a paralytic makes you stop moving. A hallucinogenic makes you see weird shit.
Yes, then those 2 types of plants, please.
You want fast acting, slow acting, immediate acting.
Fast to immediate, please.
Okay. I recommend you get gloves and pick out. And she lists off a couple different. Like she describes plants to you, and she tells you to put on some gloves and go pick them yourself because she's not grabbing them.
Need to wear gloves.
Well, yes. Because otherwise you might accidentally ingest some of the plant, which then is not good.
But then you know how it works.
No, not in my goddamn shop. No. To better get you to understand, if you want a fast acting / immediate acting type of plant, a lot of those are on contact. So once you touch it, it does the thing it's meant to do. So to touch them, you need protective equipment. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to haul your ass out of here, and I don't want to do that. And then I got paperwork by the city guard to do, and I don't want to do that either. Too damn late in the day. I am an old woman, and I want to go to bed.
Fair enough. So I'm assuming there's a pair of like leather gloves of some sort nearby.
At the end of every shelf that is in this section, there's a pair of leather gloves.
She insisted I go put those on, so I'll go put them on and pick out
You're
whatever
making me buy them.
talk about. But I have claws at the end of my hands.
You break them, you buy them. That's why she said it.
Just be very cautious.
Or you could help me?
I'm fine. I guess I'll help. And I'll put the gloves on.
She did like in detail describe the ones you need.
Grab them well enough, I'll at least go and point at them.
Well, he was right there while she was describing them. He's not that dumb.
No, you can point them out to me though still. Just in case.
Fair. But you go grab the ones she pointed out, bring them back up to the counter, and because there's little like in a produce fucking area in a goddamn supermarket, there's these little baggies that you can put them in. You bring each of the baggies up to where she is, and she says, "For all of that, it's gonna be 2 gold pieces, please."
Okay. And or 2 gold pieces.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. Get the fuck out. I want to go to bed.
Thank you. Good night. Have a
You're
good night.
welcome. Good night. And she basically follows you to the door, and once you're out the door, she doesn't slam the door, but it does close a little harder than normal, and you hear a satisfying thunk of a lock.
I don't think she likes me very much. No idea why.
Some people are just hateful.
Think Steve could break back in there and steal some plants?
No. No.
I mean, it's right there.
No. That's against the law.
Who makes these laws anyway?
The government.
Who makes the government? The government needs a government.
You know what? I thought the same thing all 17 of my years of life.
You're 17?
Yeah, I sure am.
You're so old.
You know, maybe to you, but for humans, I am not. I am very young.
Never mind. You're only 7 years older than I am.
Hey, that's how long I served in the military.
Yeah, and you started late.
I sure did. Anyway, let's get back.
Yes. Did you keep those gloves?
No, I didn't keep the gloves. We didn't pay for the gloves.
Thought you might be in a hurry, not notice.
I try not to break the law if I don't have to.
Again, these.
Anyway,
We're heading on back to wherever Z gets set up.
You head back to the inn.
I don't remember where we were or what we were doing.
It's
I was
either
just
the
proud of
inn
myself
or the
for
free
remembering them.
bunkhouse, and I don't think anybody wants to be in the free bunkhouse.
I sure don't.
Why not?
They're not fun. That's why. Anyway,
Heading to the inn.
Humans don't just gather in bunches and sleeping piles.
No. I appreciate the
Oh,
thought,
dear.
though.
anyway. Zeeg, your little kobold friend, walks in sporting some new pouches of plants. And
Okay.
everything in your body is telling you those are not good. Like, none of its natural colors. Like, there's some fucking neon blues in that shit. And it's like, what the fuck?
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Okay. Just wanted to let you know because it's something that needed to be stated. Anyway. Hunkering down for the night or fucking with your plants?
That's with the plants, of course.
Okay, so everybody else hunkering down, or y'all gonna watch him fuck up?
I'm going to
gonna-
bed.
In an hour, and I think that's my packed weapon.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
A Medina, big rock.
Get the chain and everything. What do you want? Let me. There's stipulations for the rock at the moment.
Gonna make it jealous.
Meantime, I can, packed up. You could just pull it out of thin air, kind of, sort of, right?
No.
Bonus, I can just summon it with the back weapon. I think.
Legalese, it takes an action to summon it. That's also
Like
incredibly
great
lame.
act, like
A full action to summon?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, as far as book is written, yes, it does take an action to summon a pact weapon.
Which is incredibly lame.
Yes, and I don't subscribe to that. I do bonus action stuff, but realistically speaking, what are you looking to get from it not existing, technically speaking, until you
element of
summon
surprise.
it? Fair. Should have guessed that.
But then they'll see the rock. They won't be
Well, it's
surprised.
like I'm running out of room to carry things on my body.
I mean, it's like, I'll be honest with you, bud. As long as you're not over your carry weight, which we don't subscribe to listening to here, I don't really give a fuck. Like, at current,
Four
my
daggers.
character in Eric's game, my character in Eric's game is carrying 7 weapons? 8 weapons?
I got a battle axe, 3 daggers, 2 hand axes, a spear, a great axe.
I have 3 short swords, a pickaxe, a fucking 4 daggers, a special dagger, a great sword. Like, I get you. I get you.
It's okay. I only have 4 guns on me at once. It's fine.
Well, you're pirates known to do that.
I have a
bang, bang,
bucket.
bang, bang, bang.
He's next.
Yeah, but if you want to do that, it will be a bonus action to summon it. I'll say like that's fine with me. I don't really care. But it's also a bonus action to shunt it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we get kidnapped and thrown in the jail cell. Oh no.
I'm unarmed.
Brother, you're never unarmed because you're magical. You have Eldritch Blast. Like, what the fuck?
I know, but like, I guess I don't want to use magic.
I get you, but like you're never unarmed. You have Eldritch Blast, which is
I know.
better than most other things that you have.
I just like hearing the crunch.
Yeah, I get you. But anyway, you still hear the crunch because it's force damage. You literally hear their ribs
I
break.
can't feel it rip through the blade into my arms.
Sensation ain't the same.
I mean, in technicality, it is your magic. You can give it recoil if you really wanted to.
It's like, you know, when you hit something with like a hammer and you feel it go up. Yeah.
I understand. You do not have to explain it.
Invigorating.
So everybody's going to bed. Div.
Yes.
Yes, Div.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Please describe in vivid but not so long detail.
Well, I know of all these plants. These plants do a thing when I touch them. So I want to combine them and make them do a thing together.
Do you have an herbalist or poisoner's kit?
I do have a poisoner's kit.
Okay. Either or doesn't matter because both of them have a mortar and pestle. Pedal? I don't fucking remember.
Pestle.
It has the grindy bit. Because
And
otherwise
to be
it's just
safe.
grinding with my hands, and that's not a good idea.
Yeah. But it has the grindy bit, so I can grind up these mushrooms that I have.
Who said anything about mushrooms?
I have a mushroom.
Oh, you have a random mushroom? Okay.
Yeah, I have like a red cap mushroom that I picked up.
Oh, so eat it and die in a day or 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Got it.
So maybe a poison worthy. Who knows?
Okay.
Essentially, I'm grinding these things up just
What
to.
are you? Okay, you're taking the red cap, putting it in the thing. What are you doing otherwise? Like everything. Like, tell me what you're mixing it.
What am I making it with?
Since I didn't want to do it earlier, but I'll do it now. You have 2 sacks. One of them has a basically neon blue with purplish hue leaf-like plant in it, and the other one has a bright green and yellow plant in it. Think those like dart frog kind of motherfucking thing is the kind of yellow I'm talking about.
Because I do not know what these things are, or what exactly they do. Because I don't
I
remember.
don't know which is which because they weren't labeled. She just told you that aisle's that and that aisle's that.
I will
no.
then grind them up
She did.
separately and use them in 2 separate potions.
Okay. Give me a poisoner's kit check to make those 3 potions, I'm guessing?
I was gonna combine the red cap, like half the red cap in one potion, red cap in the other potion.
So basically you want a hallucinogenic and death and a paralytic and death.
Yeah.
Poison. Okay. Make me a slightly more difficult poisoner's kit check.
Oh, and where are my dice?
And for fuck, hold on.
They have abandoned you.
I wasn't sure exactly how to make a poison or make these poisons.
Hold on, I'll gonna tell you.
Yeah. I wonder if it lets me craft it.
If you're proficient with it, obviously you get your proficiency bonus. It does count as a skill check, so technically it works off of Jack of all trades. But we're not going to get into that. For certain things, it goes off of wisdom for crafting. For other things, it goes off of intelligence. The certain things are like leatherworking and metal crafting and all that shit. is wisdom, because it's more common sense than it is like, I need to know exact measurements. Obviously, you're in the more exact measurements kind of thing. So alchemy, poison, and all that kind of stuff is intelligence based. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And combining two things like the red cap and this stuff will make.
Well, you take and you grind them both up, and you combine them with a little bit of a solution that comes in with the poisoner's kit, like a base solution, to make a liquefied version. If you
Okay,
grind,
so I don't need to combine.
if you grind both of them up, and then just mix them together, you just basically have a powder of two different things that are mixed together. You have to have some kind of base liquid thing to mix them with. Make sense?
Just to
Makes
mention,
sense to me.
Okay. So, going off of intelligence, it is a little bit more difficult of a DC because you're trying to mix two things you've never really messed with before.
Just like, have them separate then. I thought I had to mix everything together.
No. You're mixing. You can make the death cap of death poison, and then make the paralytic, and then make the hallucinogenic. You can have three different ones, or you can have a paralytic and death, or hallucinogenic and death. Like it's up to you. Like you can have all three together. It just the more you try to mix into one poison, the harder it is to get the values right. So the higher the DC is.
I'll just go for 3 different potions for 3 different scenarios when
That's
I might
fine.
eat them.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, it's not a very hard DC to put two together.
Yeah,
Like,
but I
it's-
want to just paralyze someone and not kill them, or I want to just
You also
make
have
them see colors and
you
not
also
kill
have
them.
like 5 leaves. You're only using 1.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I told you had a bushel, like a little bushel.
I didn't know how much I needed for 1 potion or
Yeah,
poison.
you only need like 1 leaf. Like you just basically you just take the leaf and grind it up, and you'd be surprised what 1 leaf can fucking give you by grinding it up. Like it's fucking crazy. Like I've fucked around with a mortal and pestle before. It gives you a lot of fucking shit. Anyway,
Since we're flopping another way, I'm just gonna stick with this. 3 different potions.
3 different potions.
Yeah.
Okay, make your checks. All
I need
3
checks.
separate, please.
Do you want them?
Totals. I don't care about what the die number is. Totals.
Intelligence, you said?
Yep.
$19.
Alright.
Is the lowest.
All right, you succeed on all of them.
Okay.
You know,
I
3
didn't want to do
separate.
that.
I'll be honest with you. 3 separate is like a DC 12.
Okay.
It would have been like a DC 15 or so to do combining 2. And then like DC 17 to combine all 3 into 1. And then to do like 4, it'd be like DC 19. And then to do like 5 and 1, it's like DC 21 or some shit. I haven't fleshed it all out, but it's basically the more you try to add to one thing, the harder it gets. Because you have to get exact numbers, exact measurements, and you don't know the exact thing you're doing with a random fucking thing that you've never messed with before.
Unless I happen to go snack on some random leaves and flowers and mushrooms.
Well, now, because you've made each individual one of these things successfully, you don't have to make the check for it again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because you know how to make this potion, or poison in this case. So each of these separate instances, you know how to make this poison. So you have one vial of poison for each one. And you have a paralytic, a hallucinogenic, and a dye. Now you did dilute the dye potion, so it's a little less on the dye side, but it's still a not great thing. Basically, it means instead of if they eat this, they die, it's a if you hit them with this with an arrow, that it does damage. Make sense?
Yep, makes sense to me.
Okay. I'll give you damage. Con save 76.
Solid.
The fuck kind of mushroom?
It's a proper fucking eat this
Good
and you
mushroom.
die mushroom.
It
He-
puts
he wanted-
wyverns to shame.
Yes, they're 66.
Okay. On save based on anything?
What do you mean?
DC.
Oh, 17.
Damn.
Wyverns are 18 or 16. One of the two, I don't remember. It does slightly. Basically, what I'm trying to do is it does slightly more damage, has a slightly lower DC. So if they're 16, then we'll go to 15. I'll do a little more research later. But if Wyverns are DC 16, they're gonna be 15. If Wyverns are DC 18, then it'll be 17. We're gonna stick with 17 for right now, but I'll do a little more research later and give you a proper figure.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but the reason I gave him that is because he rolled a natural fucking 20 to find this goddamn mushroom.
Fair enough.
Like, I remember that.
I don't remember what I was doing. I was just trying to scavenge because I can scavenge and
you
get
were-
more stuff.
You were foraging and shit, and you found a random fucking dye mushroom, and you're like, I'm gonna pick it. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Shall make good
Glad I
soup.
didn't bite into that mushroom. That's what I was thinking
You
at
would have
first.
died in 2 days. You would have just straight died in 2 days. You'd have been dead. There's nothing anybody could have done. Unless people had like lesser restoration in their back pocket. And I don't know about it.
I can resist poison.
Yeah, that doesn't matter here.
I might have been fine.
No,
Maybe.
no,
Hopefully.
no. Anyway, anything else you're doing, sir? The hallucinogen doesn't have a DC. It just makes you hallucinate. Meh. And the paralytic is con save DC 15.
Doesn't look good.
Good? We good? We skip time?
I'm good.
Well, you're asleep, so I don't care
Yes, I'm
if you're
good.
good or not. Div, are we done?
He's deciding.
God damn it!
Our favorite.
Oh, they
What did we
disconnect.
lose?
The
Thaddeus.
person who needed the talk.
Sounds to me like they passed out.
What sounds like
Okay.
to me.
We're gonna skip time and be in the next day. Grouping back up and heading out immediately, or is there something y'all want to do?
I got nothing to do.
Okay.
Well, since Div is sleeping in for the moment, we're good on robes, we're good on climbing accoutrement.
Accoutrement, yes.
Just because
I love that. word.
time can I find a spyglass anywhere? So I can see things far away.
Yeah.
Is it so expensive? Oh my god.
10 million.
Just because quartz, which would be used in this instance to make said spyglass, is a little harder to come by here. We'll say it's a gold and 5 silver.
That's nothing. I think that for
Well-
some reason the one in the book is literally 500 gold for no good reason.
Well, we're also in like Civil War era instead of, oh my god, this is brand new technology era.
That is
so.
returns. And Caleb
And
leaves.
Caleb is gone. Son of a bitch.
I have acquired spyglass, so now I can see things that are slightly farther away.
That is, you are muted.
Hooray.
And on your phone.
His internet may have died.
Now he's on his computer. And he's still muted.
And Caleb's
Caleb is
back in.
What the fuck
And now
is
he's in the
happening? Hello, Caleb. How are you?
Fucking computer just closed Discord.
You're done.
Fuck.
Thaddeus is still muted. Thaddeus is back? There was a yellow exclamation point there for a second.
That's a connection problem indicator. No words are coming through.
Yeah,
I heard
no, just
Hello.
There he goes.
Hi. Internet die?
no, just the computer. I checked
Oh.
and everything was frozen.
Oh.
Couldn't close anything, so I just restarted it.
No.
It's okay. In your downtime, I acquired a spyglass. So now
Spyglass.
I can see things that are far away.
Perfect.
You now have the second best vision among the.
Between this and my bucket, I will be unstoppable.
None can defeat you now.
I could defeat him before.
Yeah, but now I can see them from far away and prepare with his bucket.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if Big Man smacked him a couple times, he'd be pretty defeated.
Not if he saw him from afar.
Also, he's already lost that fight once. He can do it again.
Damn.
And now we go.
And now we go to the other cave. This one, like I said, is a little bit farther away, but it's, in reference to everything else, it's basically the same. Basically, instead of taking 6 hours to get there, it's gonna take you 7.
Oh, such a big difference.
I know. But you arrive over there, and like the last one, it's very, very weird. Because, like, it looks like the mound or hill that it's in shouldn't have a cave. Because, like I said, this is a rolling hills area more than it is, like, mountains. And the cave, very much like the last one, looks like it was dug from the inside out instead of from the outside in. And I'm assuming you're going to do your thing, Div.
Is there a thing I can do?
You're a ranger.
Yeah, I can look for tracks.
That's your thing. What?
Yeah.
Am
I'm going to look
fucking
for
crazy?
tracks.
Okay. You see a lot of boot prints from, I guess, like people going to explore this one, but not a lot of anything else. Unlike the other one where you saw a whole bunch of like other kind of footprints.
I think the specific thing he was trying to reference was primeval awareness.
Yeah, that's still the same thing where I can look for tracks and see how many people have come by.
And you can magically go, oh, there's a thing over there.
I had to spend like 10 minutes to go, hey, there's a human over there, which I will also do right now.
So, as far as how many, there's only like 15 different sets. And it's probably been... You get how long they've been there, right?
I get how many people have been there. How many creatures?
Yeah.
That's fine.
They're all humanoid, so it's fine.
If they're just humanoid, I can just use primeval awareness to know what groups are there.
Okay, so there's 3 different groups. Of 5, obviously. And there's only 15 different sets. That's it. There is no one in the cave from these footprints.
So there's no humanoids within a mile?
Well, within a mile, there's a lot of humanoids, but none below you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Share with the party. They
Did
don't
your
know what's
little
going
nature thing give you any information?
There's nobody in there.
Like the
I mean,
one
there's
guy
lots of
that was
people
in
around, but there's
there.
no people in there.
So we shouldn't have some
Nope.
weirdo staring at an orb then. Okay. I guess same thing as last
Unless
time,
they would
masks
just
up,
float.
lanterns on, blah blah blah.
on. Well, this one doesn't really smell as bad.
I'm not gonna take that chance.
Oh,
Understood.
And underway whenever you're ready.
leading the way down, so we can get going.
Okay. This one's a lot more like to the point than the other one. Like it's not windy and T-junction and all that stuff. It just goes down. And it goes down rather quickly. Like it's probably a 40 to 35 degree incline. Like it's getting pretty steep. But with it being mostly soil and rock, it's easier to walk on than it would be if it was just slick. You would basically at this point just be sliding down. But the further you go down, unlike the other one, it does get colder in this one. The other one kind of got a little warmer because you got closer to the 300 fucking lizard things that were down there. But this one gets colder. And if you're really paying attention, it does kind of spiral very slowly. Like it has a little bit of a curve to it, but nothing else really. But continuing down, you will flatten off probably because you're all smart and you're all keeping track to a degree. You'll probably be about 400 to 500 feet down at this point before it flattens off from the steep curve, or steep downward curve, I should say. And you'll be in a much more open area, and then following that route down, you'll go from rough top, like ground soil, to worked rock. Like this looks like slabs of metal, rock. And investigating it a little bit further, it looks very old, and it does not look as if it has been maintained in a very long time, obviously. But the floor is probably made out of 10-foot by 10-foot slabs of carved out rock, and the walls are probably around the same, fairly sizable.
Does it look to be the same type of craftsmanship as the other cave's weird bottom area?
Not really. Not overly. Because the other cave, well, for one, that bit was a hell of a lot deeper than you are now. I think when we did the math on it was like 1,000 feet down or more or some shit. And it also, when you were down there, it had smaller brick, but a lot more iconography on the wall, or pillars, because you couldn't really find a wall, but a lot more iconography on the pillars and such, right? This one doesn't have like any kind of murals on the walls or anything. And it's like 20 feet from one side to the other. Like one wall to the other wall, it's 20 feet across. So you've got good lantern light in here. But overarchingly, it looks like a different kind of civilization or whatever the hell made this than the other one. If that makes sense. Continuing on from here, or... Because I figured you would stop when you reached man-made. Because, oh, shit. I'm going to take silence as a yes. Moving forward, you come across a massive, somewhat ornate-looking, solid wooden door. With like either brass or iron fittings. It's too old and corroded to tell. What do? Big ass door in front of you now. And everybody knows that doors are the worst for D&D parties.
They are. So let's just push it open.
That'll be too simple. Don't be ridiculous.
I know, but that's why we had to try it, because it's too simple.
Would you like to push on the door?
Could be trapped.
Would you like to push on the door?
Yes.
Make a strength check.
Push on the door.
Well, let the little man do it first. Hold on.
That's just it. I want to watch.
Make a strength check.
It's almost
Little man.
certainly a pull door.
Oh yes,
Well,
definitely a pull door.
Well, there's no handle to pull, so maybe.
It's a slide. It's a sliding door.
It goes up into the ceiling.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I was thinking like splits down the middle, goes to the side. Up works too, or maybe it slides down into the ground.
Anyway, make your strength check.
And I are pushing the door. Can I get it?
No.
No, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
you.
Oh, you little dude?
Yeah, my little dragon buddy.
Okay. You can either have him make his own, or her, I guess, I don't know. You can either have them make their own, or you can give yourself advantage.
Did I give them?
I mean, I guess.
Strength check. 21.
21. You push the door open. You push it and it opens like a couple feet, but not enough for you to be able to get in there.
Their strength check is 11.
Why'd you give me 21? Wait, what?
Mine was 21. I rolled them separate.
Why? Wait, hold on.
Because you said they could.
You said I could make the Dragon Buddy make his own, so I had Dragon Buddy make his own.
Oh, but then you also asked me if you could give him advantage, and I'm like, wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, I didn't. I just rolled
Okay, that's fine.
them separate.
The 11, he's there. He's not really helping.
They just clarified
But
all
he's
their
there.
options.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, with your 21, you push the door open, but not enough to, like, enter, if that makes sense.
But could I like look through the crack if there's a crack?
You can. There's like a 6-inch crack, and you can see the left side of the room or the right, depending on what side, like which door you open. You could open the left door and see to the right, or you could open the right door and see to the left. But I'm going to say you open the right door because everybody's right-handed and everybody opens it to the left, or opens the right door anyway, or tries to. And you look over to the left and you just see wall. About 30 feet away, but you see wall. Because you have dark vision. I
Confirm.
almost forgot.
There is a wall.
Can't see much from the
I just
area
saw.
you're in. I mean, there's wall, and there's 2 armor stands that you can see.
What's the scale on these armor stands? I feel like that may be pertinent information he can readily view.
Is it like a me-sized armor stand? Is it a
No, they're like 10 feet tall.
so it's a orc lady. What's her name?
No, she's not 10 feet tall. They're bigger than
And
her.
Hurst. Hurst is her
Hurst.
name.
They're bigger than Hurst. Hell, they're bigger than Big Guy. And Big Guy's pretty big.
Big guy is a bitch.
Yeah.
We don't say that to him.
I'll
Unless
say
you
what
want
the
to,
fuck
of
I
course.
want to.
They may or may not be feuding over it.
Don't worry about it.
Had a close call or two already.
What's going on?
Don't worry about it.
No,
Anyway,
let's keep going.
once again, you did not push the door open enough for people to be able to get through the door.
Well, it looks like the doors are unlocked, since that seems to be the amount that you can push it open with your check you've currently made. Everybody heave ho.
Alright, I'll heave ho.
Right. With everybody pushing the door, it opens. Rather slowly, but it opens. Once you enter this, there are 4 armor stands on each side. Each of them are about 10 feet apart, and they are, again, 10, like, these are massive fucking bits of armor. There are a couple pillars to obviously hold up the structural support of this room, because it is a fairly large room. It's about, from the door to either side is 30 feet, and then it's about, I'd say roughly 90 to 100 feet deep, and at the other end, there's a door on either side. It's still about a 10-foot door, but it's not as big as this door. There's a door on either side of what seems to be a throne in the middle. And Zeeg, because you have magical and non-magical dark vision bullshit, you can see a rather large skeleton figure sitting on that throne.
I'm
Holding
assuming
what-
not in skeleton fashion, but in oddly well put together fashion.
He's sitting there like he's sitting there. Which, again, we all know, doesn't make any fucking sense. As a skeleton, you would crumble. But anyway, he is sitting there as if he should be sitting there. And he is holding a fairly large, very well embossed sword.
That can't be good.
Got a skeleton propped up on the other side of the room. They look to be, well, not properly skeleton-y.
Well, that's not good.
Not
His
great.
thigh bones is
skeleton.
his thigh bone's almost as big as Div's torso.
So not that big. Got it.
Given that
As big around.
given that the last hole we went into had a giant-ass bone snake, that went out and, you know.
I mean, that wasn't shit.
Yeah, just be aware he's over there.
What kind of sword are we talking?
One more time.
What kind of sword are we talking about?
Gives a brief description.
It's obviously a great sword, and it's bigger than you can carry.
I was about to say it was a bad time to buy this weapon.
Not with that attitude. Never too big.
Yeah, there's no
What
fucking
if
way
I
in hell.
wanted a sword?
There's no fucking way in hell you'd be able to use this sword.
How big could it possibly be?
I mean,
You're about
this
to
is
find
a
out.
big fucking skeleton. Probably pretty big.
Yeah, so you're saying that now. That's before we've had it reforged into significantly smaller weaponry.
Exactly.
Yeah, fair. Put it this way. It alone would take up an entire bag of holding.
Seems pretty sizable.
I'll just say that out to the get-go. But the last little bit, because I forgot it when I was explaining that there's pillars. Each pillar, which there's 3 on each side, have a fairly large brazier on, well, yeah, it would technically be a brazier on the pillar most of the way up, and the ceiling would be probably 20 feet up, just to give context for how big this room is. What you doing? Because this time I actually need somebody to say that we're doing a thing.
Well, Zeke, as the person who can see it, think we can take it?
If we use the other thing as an example, probably. Before that, though, got a couple braziers up in the corners of the room. Anybody have something that can put fire up there, see what happens?
Fire.
Unless you think putting a bullet up there is gonna do it. No.
Fire the razors.
I mean, the poles are 20 feet tall, so 15 feet up. The closest ones are probably, because math, 30 feet away from you. The furthest ones are probably 100 feet away from you, because angles are weird.
I have a tinderbox and I have a torch.
I mean, unless you're gonna go climbing poles, I don't think you're gonna be able to turn it on that way.
goes.
You what? For some reason, he just fades out with his microphone.
His sensitivity isn't high enough. His floor is
I was seeing
too
what
high.
my spell list was, my cantrips. And they
I was
are
about to
not-
say. I mean, Firebolt would work. Prestidigitation would work. Technically speaking, if there's anything to light it,
I do have prestidigitation.
you just gotta get close enough for Prestidigitation to work, because I think there's like a range limit on it. I don't remember what it is, though. I'm pretty sure it has a range limit. I hit the wrong button. God damn it.
10 feet.
Thaumaturgy.
10 feet? Yeah, you gotta get a whole lot closer, bud. Shit, even if you're right underneath it, you can't reach it.
Or
You
up
still
did you
gotta
say
go
it was?
climbing. It's 15 feet up the pole, so from where you are, it's 30 feet away.
Okay, can I just thaumaturgy and light the flame?
Thaumaturgy works that way?
Thaumaturgy is 30 feet, and you can apparently light fire.
What the fuck?
Wait, no, you can't.
No, wait, what? No!
You can cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color. You can't
Yeah.
light the fires,
No.
which is weird. Never.
I'm getting at an arrow tearing off a piece of torch. Fuck it.
Okay. You fire the arrow, the lit arrow, into the sconce. I'm not gonna make you roll it. You're all decent enough. And it doesn't light.
I tried.
What are we doing now?
Oh, who needs light? There's armor over there. Let me go look at them.
Who needs light as he's standing right next to fucking Cletus? The guy we bought these goddamn fucking lanterns.
That's fine. Yeah, who
for.
needs light? Light's for those losers anyway.
Yeah.
I can see in the dark. Totally.
I don't need to see. My hearing's just so good. I use echolocation.
I'm sure that works after you fire one shot.
It sure doesn't.
Anyway, are we going forward? I think I heard Dib say that.
He's gonna go look at
Yes.
one of the armor
Let's go
stands.
check out the armor stand.
Okay. As you move further into the room, basically you have to get in line with one of the, like, with the pillar of the room. Once you pass that point of the pillar lights up on its own with blue flame. And lights up that area of the room. Going to sorry, go ahead.
I say if I walk back the other way, what does it
If
go
you
off?
turn around and walk out of the room, because technically no one went with you, yes, it does turn off.
Lights. Light.
I think I figured out the lights.
What's that?
Did you just say, what's that?
What's that and what's that?
They're magic.
Congratulations.
Interesting.
Okay. So as you go back into the room, because we're not playing this fucking game, and go to examine the armor stand, the light does turn back on. You get closer to the armor stand. The armor stand comes to life and stabs you through the gut. No, looking closer in now this brighter light, in much better light, in the more detailed-esque areas, so like around where the knee joints would be, each of the seams, things like that on the armor is embossed in gold, and the metal itself is more of like a silvery white-ish metal. Like I said, they're 10 feet tall, give or take, and are they're whatever creature wears this armor is a very large creature comparatively to all of you. And with that silvery white armor with gold embossment, there is a purple plume that comes off of the helm and a small purple leather-esque cape that comes off the left shoulder with a tiny bit, and then has a larger bit on the right-hand side coming off the right shoulder. Like it's one of those like half cape things. It goes over the right shoulder and attaches the left bit, if that makes sense. And on that cape, you see a golden embossed dragon head, technically.
Really?
Yeah.
My first instinct would be to flatten out the cape a bit so I can get a better look at the dragon emblem.
That would require you to climb the armor. Just saying.
That's fine.
What is your alignment?
Skitter.
That's a good question.
I need to know.
That's a good question.
You can be whatever you want to be, but the stereotype for the type of kobold and where you lived is evil.
Yeah, I'm lawful evil.
Okay, when you touch the armor, you get shunted off of it, or away from it, 10 feet. And your hand feels kind of numb.
Ow.
It didn't really hurt. Besides when you hit the ground. I.e., no damage was done, but it did push you away, make your hand numb, the one you touched it with, and you're on your butt. Everybody does see this.
No,
by the way.
Thaddeus, don't do that.
Do it, that is.
Do what that is.
So hey, that not dragon, that armor has a dragon on it, but I can't touch it. I don't think.
Maybe it doesn't like you.
You said there's two armors, right? I'll go touch the other
Yes.
one instead.
Same thing happens because it's the same armor. They look identical.
It really doesn't like me.
I wonder. What if I touch it?
What's your alignment?
Chaotic neutral.
You don't get shunted, but your hand does feel hot to the touch. Like when you touch it, it feels like you're touching, I won't say like a cookware straight out, like a piece of like pan or frying pan or whatever straight out of the oven, but like it's hot and you go, ow. Like it's not like you are immediately burned, but it's like, oh shit, that's really hot. What the fuck?
That's a little
Why
warm.
did you get thrown away?
It likes me a little more than it likes you.
Well, now I want to touch it.
What's your
Tell me
alignment?
when I touch the armor.
I'm chaotic good.
You have a little bit of a tingle.
Wait, what if I hold the little guy onto it?
Are you going to pick up Div and try to forcibly touch him to the armor? Yes or no right now?
Yeah.
Okay, you both get shunted because the force of his shunt shunts you away. Now you're both on your ass. When you touch it, Cletus, it doesn't hurt you. It's not hot to the touch, but there's a little bit of a tingle to your hand. Like it's not a bad thing. It's just like, ooh, that kind of feels nice. Like a slight
So the ASMR tingles.
well, also kind of like you kind of get goosebumps, but it's also one of those like the fuck is it called?
Massage?
Yeah, that word. Thank you. It's an electrostatic massage type thing, and you get goosebumps up the arm and to the shoulder of whatever hand you're touching it with. Like it feels good. Yeah.
Pretty solid.
So given the variety of reactions that are happening over there, it looks like we have some, what, racist armor?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Why is everyone here racist?
Everything, too, apparently.
Even the armor's racist.
It's not even human. What the fuck?
I guess Zeke means you're next.
Yeah, Zeke, touch
Yep.
it.
Why? He's already proven that he can do the thing.
Yeah, but maybe you can't do the thing.
Why would that make... Sure,
Well,
fuck
we
it,
don't know.
whatever.
What's your alignment, Zeke?
Exact same as Cletus.
Also the exact same that Cletus had.
Nice. Well, I guess it is just
Only the
racist.
two
It's just
half
I
human.
guess it is. I guess it is just racist.
It doesn't put Hurts
Son of a
as far
bitch.
because he's half human,
I told you.
hates monsters.
I was not expecting this shit to happen. God damn it. Oh.
Alright. I
just
guess getting
want the
big guy
cake.
down here to try to move things might be a little difficult given Hurst's reaction, but maybe that's how we want to do it? My only issue is I don't know what Skellyman over there is going to do once we get further in. He might take
There's
offense
only
if we start
throne.
looting his area before activating his encounter, as it were.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well,
You don't have to worry. He's probably gonna just attack me and Hurst.
that's
Okay.
entirely possible. So,
It does seem to be racist. So.
you guys wanna... I don't want to do this Hurst, no we don't. Fuck. Who wants to head back up the fucking ramp of foreverness to go grab...
Why do we not bring the big guy that's with us?
Because somebody's
cart.
watching the cart, and that makes sense.
That's fair.
Also caves, and
I want
he's
everyone to-
large. You know how that goes.
I guess.
He very big.
But that's a long fucking way uphill.
Sure is.
And there's still more to explore.
I'm used to caves. I'll go up and get him.
Alright. We'll sit back here. If anything weird happens, we'll try to not die.
You and your stupid logic brains.
The logic is not flawed.
Shut up.
It's not.
How it
I'm
works.
going to.
I want it to be flawed because I want you to do things.
Well, I'm going to touch the armor again because it felt good.
Okay.
This goes back to you thinking somebody's gonna touch the orb with the guy fucking skeleton posed onto it.
I was only shunted when I held him up to it. Other than that, it's just hot.
Yeah, but you made a face. Oh, it's hot? Weird.
Hot me.
But not like I said, not like blisteringly hot. It's just like, uncomfortable.
Like sitting too close to a fire.
Interesting.
Find somewhere to take a seat. Since he mentioned fire, I'm thinking, man, that might be nice. And then the fire magically appears in front of you.
Whoa,
Oh,
it's crazy.
Crazy.
relax.
Don't you even dare.
That was crazy once.
Shit.
Okay.
Walking my knees to the
Since we're just fucking waiting,
Sitting
I
back
guess.
with a ration on a stick over my magical campfire that just showed up.
Sounds good.
since we're just fucking waiting, I guess.
Well, there's no way to contact the big guy.
E?
I mean, you didn't have to contact the big guy. You could have just done the thing
But he's
without
right
contacting the big
there.
guy, and then you could have done the thing. Like, shit, man.
The big guy's a full orc, and he might get thrown back like I do and confirm that it's racist.
Well, more important, well, he's likely going to, because I can't imagine that he's good aligned. But more importantly,
Yeah,
the cave hasn't been small, it's been large.
I'm stealing your cart.
It'll hurt them
You're
the
gonna be-
most.
You're gonna be
I
in
have
this
my
fucking
eggs in that
cave for
cart.
so goddamn long. I'm stealing your cart. I don't
Hey.
give a fuck.
I have my
I'm
bucket.
stealing your cart.
It's okay.
My dinosaur egg.
I don't care. You did this to yourself.
My dinosaur egg.
I don't care. You did this to yourself.
This wasn't my choice.
You can go. You can walk forward. You have a big ass room to explore. Go explore it. It's fine. Nothing's gonna happen. It's fine.
But I've been told
I
there's a
want the
big
cake.
skeleton guy, and I don't want him to get angry with me.
Anyway, Dave goes up, gets the big guy. Big guy comes back. It takes about 2.5,
Right.
3 hours.
Hurst says that she needs you.
You didn't have to explain that.
I know.
But that'll work.
I
Good
wanted
job.
to.
I wasn't the one that asked for the big guy.
He's lying, shut up.
Charlie,
I'm gonna hold him to
Hurst
the. I'm gonna hold him
needs
against the
you.
armor again.
You don't know he's lying. It's fine.
He's also said
You
that
don't
really
know
far away from you.
So help me hide the cart and then do stuff. And
shut the
hide the
fuck up.
cart.
Shut the fuck up. No. Shut the fuck up.
I wouldn't
Good.
hide the
Hide the
How are you-
cart.
hold on. No. Hold on.
Good
How are
idea.
you gonna hide? How are you gonna hide the cart in small rolling hills?
Oh, take a wheel off
Under a hill.
and then put it on the big guy.
No one's gonna want a broken tote.
Exactly.
That's actually a good idea. Fuck it. I don't care. You take a fucking wheel off the cart.
Yes, I now have a breaking wheel.
Fuck off. No, you do not.
You just roll down the hill.
Can that
Oh
be a
my-
packed weapon?
No. Fuck you. Go away.
But why not?
Shut up. We're not
It was
having
in
this discussion.
Bloodborne.
We're not having this discussion. Anyway, Hurst, the big guy comes running up to you and goes, "What do you need?"
Eh.
What do you need?
Touch the armor.
Let me touch that.
He walks over, touches the armor, goes, "Kind of hot."
Huh.
Not that bad.
I want to show you something. Div, come here. Hold him to it again.
I know.
I know you said something.
I mean, you can make a grapple check, Div, but I don't think you're winning.
I can slip out. I'm small.
Instead of like
Why
pushing
would-
him on it, can I just like
Okay.
hold him like right above it
I'm
and
not
just kind of
going
like drop
to.
him so he just. Boom.
You can't reach the right above it. It's over 10 feet tall.
Damn it.
Anyway,
I could pop him up there. Like a basketball.
you can shot put him. Yeah, it's fine. But like, but you still have to make a grapple check because Dave doesn't want you to touch him. Again,
No,
That's fine.
it's
So-
fine.
athletics. Oh, you're letting him do it?
Yeah, I don't. I'll be fine.
Okay. Again, no, it's not any damage. It's just, it sucks. Anyway, you do the thing. He goes, oh. And then the orc touches it again. Oh, damn it.
I touch it now. Just hot. It's just him. It's doesn't like.
Maybe he bad guy.
Doesn't like dragons. That's it. Doesn't like dragons.
Maybe he bad guy. Or it just racist.
Might not.
Do you
Or
have a
both.
way
Who
to
knows?
open the chest of suit of armor?
Huh?
It's on an armor stand, right?
Yeah, but I didn't understand what you said.
Is there a way you can just like crawl into the chest of the suit of armor?
Just crawl into the armor.
Oh god, it's
All
gonna be a
into the
game of
armor.
fucking pinball in there.
He's gonna Gmod glitch out.
Yes.
How are you going to get up to the chest?
Oh, it's on an
That
armor
is-
stand, so I can just climb the center.
The armor stand, the only pole that you see for the armor stand is between the legs of the armor, which the legs are surrounding the pole. So to touch the pole, you have to touch the legs. And what happens when you touch the armor?
Kind of go get launched.
Yeah. So no, I'm sorry.
Oh,
So is he just
I'm
over there
sorry.
making source engine noises at this point?
Kind of. Weird armor. What do you want?
I'm guessing they want it to be moved. Is that the plan, guys?
So
It
it's
look
here and it
heavy.
looks heavy.
It look heavy, like really heavy. I could probably do it, but with the weird, really warm thing, it'll probably burn me.
What if we throw some rope around it and just pull it piece by piece?
I mean, with the stand, it'd probably stay together, but like, I don't know if rope would work. I don't know if rope is strong enough.
Well, I guess we'll leave it and then continue.
We try, but that's a long drag.
It would be.
I do
Oh, a waste
it,
of time.
but you let me know. I do, but it take long time for one. Just one.
I'm looking at the leader. What are we doing here?
How about we knock over one of them, just so that we can see if each of the component pieces are equally as annoying or not. The other one we can keep on the thing.
I gotta make a strength check now. Shit, I didn't want to roll dice. Fuck. Dude. He gives it a hearty shove, and you hear a snap as he basically has to break the pole to the armor stand because it's in the floor, apparently.
So he definitely wouldn't be keeping it on the stand to move it away regardless.
Yeah. He didn't know this. But you hear a snap, and it does come tumbling down, but it doesn't come apart. It all just kind of falls, and it's just laying there. Hold on.
Oh, that's weird.
Hold on, I gotta step away for a second.
Did this point in time, does anybody have a vamp, or do I just pause recording?
This is unfair.
What?
I just wanted a cape. Why can't I just have the cape?
Well, you can have one, but it will make you Bethesda engine physics fly away.
It is true.
That's unfair.
What do you
has
mean?
a dragon on it.
Just very carefully hold it underneath you and then fly through the air.
True.
Then I won't need to ride my dragon friend. I can just fly by myself. Get the drop on people. Rain poison and acid on them.
I don't know how you're gonna stop, but yes.
That's a good point. Stopping is kind of important. Unless I want to get like lodged in a tree.
And you don't.
Just like in Skyrim, whenever you finally figure out how to fly off a bucket, and then you realize, oh shit, you're in the air.
Yeah.
You're just falling. And there's nothing you can do because you're just falling.
And a rolled ankle will kill you.
I want to play that game again. I need to go play through Skyrim again. I still haven't done any of the DLCs.
Why not?
I have them all. I haven't messed with any of them.
What game?
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Why? What?
I know the Dragonborn keep coming in, or not Dragonborn, but the Cult of the Dragon, whatever nonsense. Come when you're like level 10 to come attack you.
Mm-hmm.
I get their mask, and then I enchant their mask, and then I just sit on it for forever.
Fair
I
enough.
never actually go do what they're asking me to do. Or the Dawnguard DLC, they yell at you to go join the fight against vampires. I get that quest and I just ignore it for the main quest and all the side quests from the main game.
Interesting.
So I haven't done anything to do with any of the DLCs except for Hearthstone DLC. Because I was building a
Except for
house.
the worst DLC.
Hmm?
Said except for the worst DLC.
Yeah, except for the house simulator. What the hell?
We have all
Well, I
these
wanted the
pre-built
house.
houses. Would you like to use them? No, I'll build my own. Okay, you can make the same house in 3 different places. This is what you wanted,
Wasn't-
yes?
Yes.
Ah,
You
so
have
we
a little
didn't
trophy
tweak.
room.
Ah, so they don't tweak the random spawns around those houses. So,
What have they done?
No.
Shit disappears.
uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. You can walk out your front door and just be attacked by
Anything.
anything and everything and anything and everything. All of the time.
So it seems like he might be a minute.
So it seems.
So then I'm gonna hit the pause button on the recording and I'll resume it when I get back. With a refilled
enough.
drink.
I am back.
Damn it.
Never mind.
I get to
Go get a
refill my
drink.
drink.
Go get a drink.
I vamped for just long
fine.
enough.
Sorry, I had a wild animal problem.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, out in the fucking woods.
Big armor fall down, go clunk. Weird.
Yes.
Why it no come apart? Investigate.
Upon taking a closer look at it, it looks like it's held to, like if you look through the joints and whatnot, it looks like it's held together fairly well, wired together through the pole. So you have to take each individual piece apart to get it apart.
This thing's gonna be real tedious.
I
sell
wish
for a
you
good
the
penny,
best
though.
of luck.
Alright, option 1, sit here, have it be real tedious. Get things taken care of safely. Option 2, say fuck it, go around there, activate the magic thing, probably get attacked by Mr. Bone Lord over there. And then hope that none of the armor decides to punch us.
Maybe killing slash destroying slash dismantling big racist band will make the armor less racist, and they won't decide to punch it.
Maybe it's a good idea.
Ow.
I say we should go and do it.
Option B, pray
Maybe.
nothing decides to punch us. Alright. Get to move on then. I'm mentally prepared to get smacked.
Moving
I'm
forward.
out the sword.
I'm gonna go ahead and summon in my greatsword.
Okay.
I mean, great X.
I don't care. Moving forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Each time you pass an instance where there is a wall or a pillar sconce or brazier or whatever the fuck, it lights up with that same blue flame. Three of the rows of armor are identical to the last. The last one, instead of having a purple cape, has a red cape with the same golden embossed dragon. The armor looks the same. It's silver/white metal, but it's a hell of a lot more iconography and embossment on this armor. And again, with a red cape instead of a purple cape.
If I touch it, it's still hot.
Yes, it is for you.
What if I touch the cape?
It's the same thing. What?
Cape was different, though. It has something else on it.
No, it has the same dragon. I just said it.
The cape was a little more fancy.
It is a little more fancy, but it has the same dragon on it. This entire armor set is fancier than the previous armor sets.
Hey Cletus, if we cut the capes off, you think we can sell them as, like, weird massaging blanket thing?
Wait, is it like a dragon? Is it like a? Does it look like a sigil?
Kind of.
Like
It looks like a house crest. I mean,
that's what I was asking. Something like that.
I mean, are you proficient in history?
Let me check.
Because this is a weird thing. And I'll give it to you if you're proficient.
I'm not proficient. It was just something like, because we've fought people a long time. I've fought.
Yeah, but this isn't people.
Well, I didn't know that's what I was going to do, like a history check. Maybe.
These motherfuckers are 10 feet tall. You think they're human? The fuck?
It might be.
So you fight people a long time. And it's like, oh, stories get passed down.
Well, yeah, but they know fucking stories of humans using 10-foot tall monsters to fucking kill you with.
I do speak giant.
Okay, there's nothing to read.
I'm just saying.
But like I said, all of the sconces or braziers are lit up at this point. You see the room in its entire glory. The last two knights, the closest to the throne, where the skeleton is, are fancier and have different capes. The skeleton itself still has gold jewelry on. Necklaces, bangles, shit like that. Has some leftover clothing but it's old and has deteriorated quite significantly. And like I said, his sword is fucking massive. It is probably a good 10 feet long on just the blade side, with the handle probably stretching out another 3-ish feet. It's gold and other precious things embossed all to hell, with a very similar looking metal to the armor as the blade itself. And on the skeleton's head does sit, for the embossment and like regalness of the rest of the stuff in the room, the skeleton's crown is fairly mundane, to be honest. Like, it's just seemingly an iron-esque crown. It's not even gold, with only one jewel in the forehead position, with one large peak in the center and then 2 smaller peaks on the side. And like I said, one jewel in that center peak. I think I explained everything. Oh yeah. Behind the throne, like I said before, there are 2 doors, one leading to the left, one leading to the right. They are 10 feet tall, but they don't look as built as the other door behind you. Excuse me.
So you're gonna go check and see if there's a racist skeleton or not?
I'm going to check to see if the other armor is racist first. It's a different color. It might be less racist.
Still warm.
I'm going to touch the red armor set.
It doesn't
See
shunt
if
you.
it throws me back.
It doesn't shunt you, but it is still warm, like he was saying.
So less racist to you.
It's less racist. It's less racist armor.
We'll see what
Like-
happens if I touch it.
Hold on, it might be
Like-
differently racist. Be careful.
Like what Medina said, it's when you touch it, it's like your hand is too close to a fire. Like if you hold it there for too long, you're gonna get burned. But it's just as an immediate touch and slight hold, it's not that uncomfortable.
Why is this shit hot?
No, that was for Div. When you touch it, you die. No.
Well,
Yeah, no, we'll go with that. Same description.
Did I?
Keep it the same.
I'll say, oh, I die? Alright.
No, it's very like not comfy to the touch. Like it's not something you want to hold on to for very long.
This one's more racist to humans.
Hmm.
Now I'll go see if skeleton is racist. If
Okay,
you don't, fine.
touching the skeleton doesn't do anything.
No, I was going to touch his sword.
Touching the sword burns you. Like you don't even get to touch the sword before it burns you.
Yeah, the sword's racist. Don't touch it, please.
Alright, racist. Got it.
Super racist. See, it burned my hand. I'm just holding my hand out to them.
Just
I
assume
intend-
everything in here is gonna do the same.
That's fair.
said he had a weird crown.
Yes.
Can I grab
Okay,
that? I need to
Basically,
climb up his body, but
all the metal that you've seen thus far, like nothing has been spared to like emboss all of this armor and the sword, all of it. Like everything looks like this kingdom or whatever the hell it was very rich. But the crown is exceedingly mundane for the niceties and richness that this kingdom so far is seemingly availed. But climbing up to it
yeah, I'm just
and
gonna climb
grabbing it.
down to get the crown.
Yeah, climbing up to the crown and grabbing it, you take it off its head. Nothing happens.
I knew shiny could never lead me wrong.
I mean, this one's the least shiny thing in the entire room, but okay. Like it's dull iron, but all right. I mean, you can, like I said,
And
you
it's
can
not
take
rusty.
No, but you can, like I said, when you take it, like you can take it off, nothing happens. It's just a little cold to the touch. Like it's not uncomfortable. It's not gonna frostbite you. It's just the metal itself is colder than it should be to the touch.
How big is this guy's head?
Big as your torso.
So I can't just wear the crown.
The crown would be a hula hoop. A very bad hula hoop. Because there's a lot of spiky bits. Well, there's the 3 spiky bits, but anyway. The gem in it is, now looking at it closer, is a very deep blue. Whereas before it looked more black, but it's a very, very, very deep blue gem.
I'm hopping down to go take it to Cletus or Hearst to go test to see how racist it is.
Who are you taking it to?
Cletus, he's more human.
Okay. What do you do, Cletus, as he brings you the crown? Well, just let me do it. I need to shut up.
You want me to touch it, or what?
Yes.
What do you want me to do with this?
I want to know if the crown's racist as well.
Okay.
The armor is, the sword is, the crown might not be.
When you touch the crown, same description. It's cold to the touch. Colder than
cold.
iron should be.
It's very cold. I don't know. That makes it racist or like the opposite.
And
Everything else
cold to me
burnt
too.
us.
Well, 2 things burnt you.
Well, all the racist things burnt the people they were racist towards.
I mean,
So if this anything, this is the opposite of racism.
I
It's
mean,
cold.
it didn't burn Div. It shunted him away.
It was tingly when I got shunted. It didn't burn.
Yeah.
Just tingly.
It still shunt you away, though.
Yeah.
I declare the crown not racist.
Oh,
If
wait.
you're holding the crown,
minute.
can you
Is-
go touch the armor?
Oh, that's a good point. If we hold the crown, can we touch the arm?
Is it
Go
the
find out,
secret
Dave.
to...
I'm gonna go try to touch one of the first racist armors.
The purple,
Yes.
you get shunted away.
All right, the crown does not counteract the racism.
What about the second purple armor? Or the red armor?
It's hot to the touch. It doesn't burn you, but it's hot to the touch.
What about the sword?
It burns you. You now have a
Before I
second
even
burn on
touch
your
it.
hand. Yes.
What else if we put the crown on top of one of the armor?
None of you can reach that high.
That's what I was about to say.
If we stack
does
on
not-
top of each other,
But there's already an armor that's on the ground.
On the stack on top of each other, the big guy goes, Get on shoulders. To you, Hurst.
Your head stays down. Now get on his shoulders.
Okay. Now you're taller than the armor stance.
Can we
And
reach
place the
this
crown on top of the fancy armor.
Okay, nothing happens.
Toss the crown down.
Dun,
Nothing.
dun, dun.
Hey, clong, clong, clong on the ground. Nobody fucking catches that shit. That's too heavy. You basically just tossed a 35-pound box to the
Mhm.
fucking ground from 12 feet up. Fuck that
No, it was
shit.
that heavy. The little man, the
It's
smallest.
35 pounds. It's not like he can't carry it.
Well, it sounded like it seemed like it was the way it was like nothing.
Alright, left or right, pick a door.
The guy goes left. Left always good.
Alright, lead the way.
Well, now I want to go right.
I also want to go right.
Don't invalidate his options.
They go right, we go left.
Let's not do that quite yet.
No. Stick together.
First I go one way, you go the other way.
No.
We'd be fine.
No, you're staying with us.
Yeah.
I go left, you go right.
No, we all go the same direction.
Huh.
You did claim left first. We should go left.
I'll go
To
left,
be
that's fine.
fair.
Opening the left door, because it's, again, not as heavy.
I'm carrying
he-
this crown around everywhere.
That's fine. Opening the left door leads to a staircase going down. Again, everything is armor sized. So people wearing that armor can walk through this and walk down this easily.
Something inside of me really wants to roll the crown down the stairs. And I don't know if I can say no to it.
I mean,
Not
nothing
gonna stop you.
us.
Look over at Div, like, will you do?
It's the one thing that I can touch.
It's the scene from Mace Ventura with the fucking slinky.
If you want it, I'll hand thee the crown. Also, I kind of want to know what happened, such as the crown.
You don't need to hold it on to me. You can roll it yourself, but sure, I'll do it.
For sake of saying so's sake, it's cold, as it always has been. Colder than steel. This metal should be, whatever it is.
Roll it down the stairs.
In satisfying tong, tong, tong fashion, it rolls and rolls and rolls, and then you hear it stop.
Is everything okay down there?
I don't know. It's down there. I don't think it did it talk to you whenever you had it?
No, but I thought maybe it might say something.
I think I'd
I
be
don't
more
know.
concerned if it did.
At least then we would know what it's for.
Well, if there's anything down there that's actively moving around, I'd be investigating that thing now, so
Yeah.
let's start.
Going down?
Mm-hmm.
Going down. You reach a point in the stairs where the crown stopped. Because it rolled in such a way that the prongs, or the spikes, or whatever you want to call it, that come out of the top of the crown, wedged itself with the back of the crown to stop its momentum against the wall and the pillar that's holding the stairs up and the stairs itself and all that kind of shit.
It's not buried in the ground. It can't be picked up.
It can be moved. It's just probably going to take one of the heavy, stronger guys to do it. This is a little wedged, but yeah, I mean, it's not hard. Pick it up, move it, hand it back to Div, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Continue on, as it was mentioned, not a couple seconds later is the bottom of the stairs. In proper Ace Ventura style.
That wasn't
for
that
the-
dramatic.
And for those who haven't seen the movie, because I don't care, it's a 20, 30-year-old fucking movie. Ace Ventura
Wait,
was standing on the top
spoilers.
of a big... I don't care. Standing on top of a big set of stairs, he put a slinky at the top, followed it all the way down, and it stopped before it reached the last stair.
It was from a
It was
monk's
lit.
temple, so it's like
It was
3,000 steps.
literally like a stair or two from reaching the bottom.
It was a monk's temple. The ones in the mountain.
And I'm also fairly certain that scene is one of the fucking, like, hey, watch this movie. It's a cool trailer. That's the word. Trailer scenes. Pretty sure it's one of the trailer scenes.
It's When Nature Calls, if anybody's listening.
It's
Pet Detective
it's
Versatile.
it's yeah, it's Ace Ventura 2. It's just Ace Ventura 2.
One's called When Nature Calls, another one's called Pet Detective.
No, I know, but it's Ace Ventura 1 and Ace Ventura 2. That's the second movie.
We didn't specify until right now.
Good. They should go watch both movies. They're great.
You pretty much watch them in any order. They don't really go back to back.
Oh, not really. Anyway. Table talking aside, I know it's our name, but damn.
Bottom of the stair.
Yes. Because magical, non-magical, dark vision bullshit is bullshit. What you see is a long corridor leading to what you can only assume are dungeon rooms.
Looks like a dungeon.
Yes. And there are smaller braziers of similar make, but much, much smaller on the walls. That, again, once you pass them, do light up with blue flame.
Unless there's
Ugh.
any reason
Yeah.
not to give the dungeon a once-over. Let's go do this.
Are we giving the dungeon a once-over, or doing this, whatever this is?
I assumed that this was giving the dungeon a once over.
Uh-huh.
How tall are these braziers?
They are probably only 10 or so feet up, because this is like an arched ceiling. So the bottom of it on the side would be 10 feet, the top of it would be 15 in the middle of the arch. And right at where this wall meets the ceiling would be a sconce in this case. So it's probably only like 10 feet up. Why?
I was thinking
About?
about the blue gem that you described and how these fires are all blue. I was wondering if I can throw the crown in the fire. but I'm like 2 feet tall, so I can't do that.
I mean, technically, with how low they are, you can hang the. You can't, but one of your bigger party members can hang it off the thing. But I don't know what you're trying to achieve with doing that.
Well, it's cold and fire is hot, so warm it up.
Well, you haven't checked to see if this fire's hot or not. It could be endothermic.
Fire is hot.
You have yet to see if this fire is hot or not. As a concept.
There's cold fire.
Uh,
There's cold fire. There are endothermic fires. It's a thing.
You are right. There are endothermic fires that are colder than what we typically think with the exothermic reaction of a fire.
Yeah.
But I've never seen those, or at least have never seen those. The fire's hot.
Sure.
Hey, can you melt this? Sorry, can you put this there to warm up the crown? Especially
Who are
going
you
to one of those
speaking to?
contests. Hearst. Because Hearst is the biggest person around.
Well, the big guy's technically bigger, but
Hearst is the biggest person around. Big guy
Racist.
follows Hearst's commands, so.
Big guy's not a part of the group.
And he's not a person, he's a orc.
I.
All right, now, whoa.
said he was lawful evil, he said he was lawful evil.
Oh, he's
And
not.
what does that
human.
make me?
Because Hearst is also an orc.
She's half orc, which means she's half human, and thus is typically
Or elf.
considered a person. Or elf. I'm also not considered a person, because I'm a kobold.
You're still people. That's not how that works. You're just not human. You're still people. You're still sentient.
I'm a monster.
Okay. Anyway.
Little did we expect today would be the cave of racism. And
That's
it's-
not even what this is.
I can't even believe it.
And its
You know
horrific
racism was
effect
the
upon
friends
the
you made
people
along the
that it
way.
affects.
Just before Black
Anyway,
History Month, too.
Gotta get it out before
Shut
Black History
up.
Month.
Not
Shut
even
up.
a human, just a monster.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up right now. I have 10 minutes. Shut up. Do you put the crown on the wall sconce?
Sure.
First.
Do that.
Okay. Nothing fucking happens. The fire doesn't sputter out, and the crown doesn't get hot. The crown stays cold. Get this dumbassery out of my fucking way.
I was gonna ask heat metal next. But okay.
Yeah, Mitch, go for it. Do it. Do it. I dare you. Do it,
Okay.
Mitch. I dare you.
I will.
Is he doing this while it's in my hand?
No, once I get it back, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
I am.
Okay, you use your spell slot, the spell fails. The spell slot's still gone. Fuck you.
Oh.
Anyway,
We can carry on now.
the cages have a few skeletons in each of them. There's one on each side.
There are cages in here.
There's 5 per side, and there's one on both sides. And then there's another door at the end of the hallway.
Sheer curiosity at this point, do the skeletons look to be the same species as the other
No.
things? Oh, look
These-
at that!
These skeletons match a similar size as you, Arik.
So literally any humanoid.
Yes.
So they're like 3 times my height.
But they don't have tusks. None of the skulls you see have tusks, so it's not orcs. At the very least, there are no orcs or half-orcs in the midst of these. But there's like 2 to 3 skeletons per cage. And there's 10 cages. We going through the door at the end?
Those sure are
Or
dead
we-
things. Oh, look, another door.
Going through the door at the end, you enter into a more archive-esque thing. It's like an office with a couple bookshelves with scrolls in the bookshelves. Now this is giant-sized. Hey, I'm giving y'all things to do. Y'all aren't fucking doing it.
Bunch of literature.
Yeah.
What language is it in?
If you take a scroll off of the closest thing, it's in a language I don't think you can read.
I can read lots of languages.
What do you got?
Common, Draconic, Dwarven, Celestial, Sylvan.
Mm-mm.
That's
I
it.
have
Now,
common, giant, and orc.
When you grab a scroll, if you grab a scroll, can you read?
I can read.
Okay, because it was a thing. There was a thing we talked about. Anyway, when you read, or when you look at it, you can read. It's in giant. Who would have fucking guessed?
Not me.
I would have. Or giants. Or giants.
I was banking on Sahagin.
I don't even know what that is.
Going over the scrolls.
Shit.
Scroll.
I fucking deleted my own lore. I lied. It's in Draconic. Fuck.
Oh, now really?
Shut up.
Ah!
Shut up. I forgot what I put here because you people are fucking stupid and made me delete my brain cells.
You didn't make
Well,
it.
you gave us a lot. You were giving us a lot of things. We're testing everything out because apparently we didn't test out the rock last time.
You're doing stupid shit. What now? Don't put this on me. I just wanted you to touch a thing in the last area. I didn't want you to do all this shit.
And we
Making
touched
sure we don't
everything.
miss-
No, we're touching everything.
Going a bit overboard. Like I will expressly say, like, here's a thing. It's a really cool thing. Every time I do that, you go, "Oh, I'm not gonna touch it." But when I explain mundane shit, you go, "Oh, I'm gonna touch it." What the fuck?
Because the other thing made it sound like it was gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. Anyway,
When you say it's fine, it's just like, no, that's not fine.
it's fine. Shut up. I have 4 minutes. Reading this, it seems to be. It's got a date. What happened that day? What prisoners came in that day? And what prisoners left that day, if any.
Oh, it's just a.
You're
Prisoners
not
log.
reading it. You're not reading it, Hurst. Div is. It's not in giant. I lied. I deleted brain cells. It's in Draconic. I forgot what I put here. I had to remember the fact that I gave them dragon capes.
No, it's just a prison diary. That's all it is.
Prison diary.
It's a ledger.
What do you mean by prison diary?
Well, people come in, they get locked in prison, their names get written down. They die in prison, their names get scratched out and removed.
Okay.
It's a prison diary.
Good enough explanation, I suppose.
That's not even what I said.
No, it's not, but I paraphrased because I forgot.
It also says the things that come in, like stuff, and what happened. Like major events. Like it's a
So,
ledger. It's
This
a
is what
ledger.
happened today. This is what happened today. These people came in, they brought this stuff. End of day.
And I'm just gonna go out on a limb and assume that whatever dating system they have isn't gonna be something that we can make heads or tails of.
Yeah, kobolds don't have calendars, none of you can read it, and even if you could, it's a dating system that isn't used by humans, so probably not.
Just an entire other subterranean civilization, miles away from that one town. Just, you know, hanging out, chilling, for God knows how long. Alright, this is fine.
They also speak dragon, which means they have a dragon, or at least know of dragons.
Hey, hey. I'm sure that some sort of an archaeologist will eat both these places. Just, I can't even word anymore. Just, okay. I feel like we need to go the other way now. Probably steal whatever it is we want to actually take from here and then just let the fucking bookworms have it.
Do any of these books look more important than others?
I mean, they're all wrapped in a different kind of wrapping thing. Some are sealed. Like some have one of the stamp kind of things that seal it to where you have to crack the seal to open it. Whereas others are just tied together with like some bit of silk or twine or something. Like the one you have was tied together with twine. And that was it. Some of them are, like I said, stamped.
And you just crack open one of the ones that's stamped.
Sure.
Just because.
Sure. This one... We'll say this one is, from what you can tell, a peace treaty of sorts between whatever these people were and the elves. Like, it's written in Draconic still, because why wouldn't it be? But it's the elves are sending this to this group of people and asking them to, like, stop killing them, basically. And if they do so, we'll give you a whole bunch of money. And fine wines and shit.
I will explain that in very, very simple terms. Very, very simple terms to everyone. So this is a government office, I think, or government bookhouse, library.
All I know is that whenever you mention the elves, I'm quickly reminded that we need to hurry up, get Hearst's people in a state of freedom, and then see about, you know, stopping those goddamn raids, because that's a thing that they started to do. Which makes me want to be here even less.
Alright, we need to go help first people raid. Or with the raid.
Enslavement, but yeah, sure.
Anyway, because time limit is time limit, we're going to get back up to the main room where the skeleton guy is and call it. Nothing different has changed. Nothing has changed. Nothing is different about the room. No bad guys have suddenly come to life.
All the statues are just sitting there in a corner playing cards.
except for the one that is on the ground. Sad.
Unless we hear it sobbing. Too bad.
But, with that said, I am going to call it there so our friend can go to sleep.
Alrighty. Anything for closing?
Make
Don't
sure you
touch
file
my-
the taxes.
Don't touch mundane shit, touch fun shit.
But if everything looks fun, how am I supposed to not touch it?
I hate you.
Goodbye.
Why?
Hey.
Bye.